Okay, yesterday we started with chapter 14. We'll continue reading that. We completed page number 224, 225, and even 226 and 227. Let's continue with reading from 228. Swishti, do you want to continue?
Yes, notes obesity and its causes. Due to the excessive indigestion of heavy foods leads to the indigestion and which in turn causes for the production of ama. Ama gets mixed with kapha at the tissue level and make them weak and causes increase of fatty tissue. Simultaneously, the channels will be blocked and the vata moving into gastrointestinal tract causes increase of digestive power, which results in excessive hunger, which in turn leads to excessive intake of food and results in obesity. Signs and symptoms of obesity: excessive thirst, hunger, and sweating, dyspnea on exertion, excessive sleep, unable to do minimum physical exercises, lassitude, decreased lifespan, strength and vigor, foul smell of the body, hoarseness of voice, increase of fatty tissue, accumulation of fat in the region of abdomen, buttocks and thighs, etc. Ati Brahmana, features of excessive nourishing therapy. Ati Sthaulya, profound obesity. Apaki, scrofula, meha, diabetes, jara, fever. Udara, diseases of the abdomen. Bhagandara, fistula, kasa, cough. Sannyasa, loss of consciousness. Mutraksha, dysuria. Ama, disorders of poor digestive activities, and Kushta, skin disorders. Treatment of obesity. Foods which mitigate vata, kapha, and medas, such as sorry, horse grams, small variety of barley, jowar, black millets, green gram, etc. Drinks such as aristas, honey plus water, whey and buttermilk. Drugs which are sharp, hot, dry, and sacrificing. Too much worry, excessive sexual intercourse, excessive exercises, purificatory therapies, avoidance of sleep, and powder massage, etc. Powders of Triphala, Guduchi, Haritaki, and Mushta are to be taken with honey. Rasanjana, Bruhat Panchamula, Gugulu, and Shailajita should be taken along with Agnimanda Swarasa. Equal parts of Vidhanga, Sunti, Yavakshara, Loha Basma, Amalaki, and barley, if taken with honey, cure the complications of obesity. Vyoshadi Yoga. Sunthi, Maricha, Pipali, Katuki, Haritaki, Amalaki, Vibhitaki, Sigru. Vidanga, Ativisa, Stira. Hingu, Sauvalarjana Lavana. Ajaji, Yavani, Dhanyaka, Chitraka, Haridra, Dharu Haridra, Brahati, Kantakari, Hapusa, Patamula, Kembuka Mula. Take the above 24 drugs in equal quantity and then add equal quantity of Madhu, Gruta, and Taila separately and then mix 16 parts of Sattu, corn flour, and to be taken regularly. Regular use of above formula will be useful in curing obesity and other complications, heart diseases, jaundice, leukoderma, dysopnea, cough, hoarseness of voice. It will be useful to improve thinking, intelligence, and memory power. It also increases the power of digestion. Ati Langhana, features of excessive reducing therapy. Due to the excessive treatment of reducing therapy, the following complications may be developed: profound emaciation, giddiness, cough, thirst, anorexia, decreased anxiousness, digestive power, sleep, vision, and hearing, urges, hunger, and voice, pain in the bladder, heart, head, calves, thighs, hips, and flanks, etc. Fever, irrelevant and excessive talks, irritation, tiredness, vomiting, severe pain in the phalanges and bones, non-elimination of feces and urine, etc.
Thank you, Chaitra. Chaitra, do you want to read page 28?
Yes, sir. 228. Notes: obesity and its causes. Due to the excessive ingestion of heavy foods leads to indigestion and which in turn causes for the production of ama. Ama gets mixed with kapha at the tissue level and make them weak and causes increase of fatty tissue. Simultaneously, the channels will be blocked and the vata moving into gastrointestinal tract causes increase of digestive power which results in excessive hunger, which in turn leads excessive intake of food and results in obesity. Signs and symptoms of obesity: excessive thirst, hunger and sweating, dyspnoea on exertion, excessive sleep, unable to do minimum physical exercise, lassitude, decreased lifespan, strength and vigor, foul smell of the body, hoarseness of the voice, increase of fatty tissues, accumulation of fat in the regions of abdomen, buttocks and thighs, etc. Atibrahmana. No, it is Atibrahmana. It is Athistaulia, profound obesity, Apache, scrofula, Meha, diabetes, Jwara, fever, Udara, diseases of the abdomen, Bhagandara is fistula, Kasa, cough, Sannyasa, loss of consciousness, Mutrakricha, dysuria, Ama, disorders of poor digestive activities, and Kushta, skin disorders. Treatment for obesity. Foods which mitigate vata, kapha, and methas, such as horse gram, small variety of barley, jowar, black millets, green gram, etc. Drinks such as aristas, honey plus water, whey, and buttermilk. Drugs which are sharp, hot, dry, and scarifying. Too much worry, excessive sexual intercourse, excessive exercises, purificatory therapies, avoidance of sleep and powder massage, etc. Powders of Triphala, Guduchi, Haritaki, and Mushta are to be taken with honey. Rasanjana, Brihat Panchamula, Gugulu, and Shilajita should be taken along with Agnimantha Swarasa. Equal parts of Vidanga, Shunti, Yavakshara, Loha Bhasma, Amalaki, and barley, if taken with honey, cure the complications of obesity. Vyoshadi Yoga. Take the above 24 drugs in equal quantity and then add equal quantity of madhu, grita and taila separately and then mix 16 parts of saktu corn flour and to be taken regularly. Regular use of the above formula will be useful in curing obesity and other complications, heart diseases, jaundice, leukoderma, dyspnoea, cough, hoarseness of voice. It will be useful to improve thinking, intelligence and memory power. It also increases the power of digestion. Atilangana, features of excessive reducing therapy. Due to the excessive treatment of reducing therapy, the following complications may be developed: profound emaciation, giddiness, cough, thirst, anorexia, decreased unctuousness, digestive power, sleep, vision and hearing, semen, ojas, hunger and voice, pain in the bladder, heart, head, calves, thighs, hips and flanks, etc., fever, irrelevant and excessive talks, eructation, tiredness, vomiting, severe pain in the phalanges and bones, non-elimination of feces and urine, etc.
Thank you, Chaitra. Anybody wants has any clarification on page 228 on the signs and symptoms of obesity? Here they talks about ama mixed with kapha is the reason for increasing the fatty tissues or the obesity. Okay, anybody wants to add anything? Okay, yes, Chaitra.
Yeah, in this formulation, they have told to add equal quantities of madhu and grita, which is not right, alva sir?
Um,
Because they are
It-
Viruddha Ahara. Earlier we have read that.
Separately enta ide. Take the above 24 drugs in equal quantities and then add equal quantities of madhu, grata and taila separately.
Okay. No, but still they are it is
Adding
made
to the
into one
same.
formula.
Correct. They're adding to the same thing, but they're asking to add one by one separately. What I feel is, see, they want to bring doshas into balance. So for obesity people, see this mixture, what their formulation they're telling is they're going to cure not only obesity but other complications like heart disease, jaundice, everything, leukoderma, everything. It's like um,
One solution for all problem.
almost something like that. Like Brahma Rasayana,
All in one.
yeah,
All
something like
in
that. Most of the complications, I think this will reduce it. That's what they're telling. So to balance everything, I think they're adding all these 24 ingredients along with Madhu, Grita, and even Taila. So to me, it's like, to balance all the three doshas and cure almost all the major complications in the body.
And one more thing, Saktu, here they're mentioning it as corn flour. I don't think they use corn flour, they use barley flour, sir.
Sattu means, is it barley flour?
Yeah, Sattu we have read. Saktu, this is the first time I think we are reading it.
Let's search
When
for
we were
that.
reading
I think this.
barley,
I think
Sattu
this.
was mentioned.
Yeah, this looks like a very good formulations. Okay.
Yeah.
Which brings this is it adding they're adding all the things. I think it's for balancing all the three doshas. They're talking about from improving intelligence to memory power to everything. So uh, let's see if we can identify and if you're able to get it, all these ingredients, and yeah, we can try. I have
Must.
one question about this one, Agni Mantha Swarasa. Like they're telling you to take along with Agni Mantha Swarasa. What does it mean? Anybody?
It is another Arishta sort, sir.
Uh, Correct. Like some Zavia, right? Some I
Yeah.
understand. But what is that? Okay. Okay.
Agni Mantha, I think Bakuji or something we read about that, sir. Let us just find out. Somebody keep reading it. I'll Google and tell you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
one.
Yeah, you can try even Agnimat Swarasya and also this Saptu. Okay. Shanaji was saying something?
No. I was saying we must try this formulation 24
Correct, correct. Once we able to
for
identify
multiple
ingredients, I think
problems. Yeah.
if we were able to identify all the ingredients, I think we can prepare in the home and try it ourselves with and our family. And yeah, along with
Sir, the thing
obesity.
is,
Yeah.
Sir, the thing is, to prepare this preparation, you have to purchase all 100 grams of powder, which will increase the cost, sir. Instead, you get all these formulations in one ready format.
Means you're telling the product,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ರಸಾಯನಗಳು ಸಿಕ್ಕುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ ಏನ್ ಹೆಸರು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ that we need to find it out.
Okay.
Because each one, if you are purchasing 100 grams means say it is 100 rupees per 100 gram, also you will be sparing 2,400. If you get a good mix, that is well and good. If you don't get mix, you'll be wasting money.
We will ask Mahesh sir.
No, but if no, one way you are right, but another way is um, they will be giving in like in 100 gram only that rasayana also. That will be very
Yeah.
less quantity, and I don't think it will be useful for entire family. But if you do, like adding this 16 parts of saktu, equal quantity of madhu, grita, and taila, I think it will come more than 1 kilo.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ
Yes, sir.
ಏನಂದ್ರೆ
Yes,
ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ
sir.
ತಂದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಈ ಹರ್ಬಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನುವೆ ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು.
Yeah, that is also
No, but
correct.
see, sir, the potency of the herbs will decrease, sir. It has its own shell life value ಅಂತಿರುತ್ತೆ. So the potency will decrease.
After preparing rasayana, right?
ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ 2 years
No,
ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
not after preparing. Not after preparing. It is in the dry formulat itself.
Oh, the powders also you're telling it will reduce
Yes,
the.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, shelf life ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 years ಅಥವಾ 1 year.
2 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು
2
ಖಾಲಿ
years.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. 2 years ನೀವ್ ಹಾಗೆ
2 years
ಪೌಡರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಳ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ.
Got it.
Yeah. And one more is ಯವಕ್ಷಾರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್?
ಕೇಳಿದೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಯವಕ್ಷಾರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ.
Yes, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಕೇಳಿದೀವಿ.
ಯವಕ್ಷಾರ is about
barley is something, right?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ
ಬಾರ್ಲಿ ಹಸ್ಕ್ ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸುಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಭಸ್ಮ ತಗೊಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯವಕ್ಷಾರ. It's very costly. I think it's more than 1,000 rupees per kg or something like that.
You're telling the
Yes, sir, for 50 grams bottle it is 100 rupees. So it's very costly.
okay. I think you are always looking for the end product. Okay, we are always looking how we can prepare ourselves.
That is true, but
Why maybe
ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದವಾಗ you should get a good product.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, let's find out what is Agnimatha Swara and as well as Saktu. And
if you purchase all these 24 items antandre, it will be like one more Kotakal Ayurveda Shalya in your house itself.
Are we not planning to become at least
no, sir, why I said this is I have been contacting Mahesh sir for many complications from past 1 or 1.5 year. I have like 150 bottles irbodu ansutte sir, for various other types.
Okay, you have bought all the products, not the powders.
Yes sir, I have ST Guduchi and many other things. I have bought it where we will be using it only 1 or 2 spoons. After that we may be having the use of that, but ತುಂಬಾ ಕಮ್ಮಿ. 1-2 ಸತಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಮಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಅದು ಪೌಡರ್ದು ಪೊಟೆನ್ಸಿನೂ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಖಾಲಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Like that. That's right.
That's
correct. Why I prefer the end product if we get it in tablet form. Whatever sir is suggesting is really very good. One simple product he is trying to get us the solution anta, but long term ಹೋದವಾಗ ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನನ್ಗನ್ಸ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ.
Correct. Initially, see, what you're saying maybe
one simple case I will tell sir. For intestinal worms, he suggests Vidanga churna.
Okay.
That Vidanga you have to buy 100 grams or 200 grams of bottle.
Correct. Minimum is 100 grams.
You don't have to take it for all the what do you say, ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. If at all you are taking ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you'll be taking it for maximum of 30 days. So after that the usage is very less. What do you do with that powder and how do you store that? That wastage is, I have seen that. That's why if you have any Grandige shop means you can go and buy them in 20 grams and all they give you. ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಊರುಗಳ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. 30 rupees ಕೊಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಾಯುವಿಡಂಗ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. But in Bangalore you don't find such things.
Yes.
That's why instead you identify the plant and use them in your food. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. I got it. Yes. See, maybe wasted if you're looking just for ourselves or maybe our nuclear family. But if you think a little bit further and if you see your closest family members, brothers, sisters, or some friends also who are suffering, and if you're thinking if that helps and if they're also willing to take it, then I think it might get useful. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I think it depends upon the need and necessity, and also for how many people and how it helps. Yeah. Okay. Taila is basically here is this gingerly oil, right? Because
Yes, sir,
earlier
yes, sir.
they're using only gingerly, like that's what I understand. Okay. I think let's continue. Next page. Shanaji, we want to read page number 230.
Yes. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namo, Om Gurubhyo Namo, Om Dhanvantraye Namaha. Karshya is better than Staulya, and its reason. Emaciation is better than obesity because there is no effective treatment for the obese. Neither nourishing nor reducing therapies are suitable to reduce excess fat, digestive activities, and vata. Treatment for emaciation. Sweet and unctuous foods and other comfort cure emaciation easily. The use of opposite substance like tikta, katu, kashaya, rasa, dravyas cures obesity. All the drinks, foods, and drugs useful for nourishing therapy are advised for emaciated. Aphrodisiacs like ashwagandha, vidhari, etc. are good. By the absence of worry, feeling of happiness, nourishing food and drinks, excessive sleep causes the emaciated become stout like a pig. No other substance will make the body stout except meat. That too, the meat of carnivorous animals. Notes. Take equal parts of pipali, sugar candy, gingerly oil, honey, and ghee, and add corn flour mixed with mantha will be useful. Similarly, sugar candy plus honey, madhira, that is wine, corn flour also useful for treatment of emaciation. Mantha prepared from karjura, draksha, uh, vrakshamla, amalaki, dadima, bija, dadima bija actually, parusaka, amalaka cures thirst and other disorders instantaneously. Suitable diet for sthula and krasha. Food substances which are having guru guna along with non-nutritious ones are ideal for management of obesity. Example, honey and jati pala, as they are having ruksha and guru guna, they will be useful in reducing fat as well as takes time to digest. Whereas opposites are useful for emaciated. Yava and goduma are good for both type of conditions. Okay. All the therapies can be included under Langhana and Brahmana. Though the states of doshas and treatments such as Grahi, Bhedya are innumerable, all of them can be incorporated into two only as Sama and Nirama dosha and Langhana and Brahmana Chikitsa respectively. Thus ends the 14th chapter entitled Dwividhopakramaniya Adhyaya of Sutra Sthana in Ashtanga Hrudaya Samhita, which was composed by Acharya Bhagbhata, son of Sri Vaidyapati Simhagupta. In this chapter, Acharya Bhagbhata expounded two types of treatment, Brahmana and Langhana. Langhana has been again divided into two types such as Shodhana and Samana. Next, persons eligible for nourishing therapy and reducing therapy. Advantages of both the therapies, causes for obesity, signs and symptoms, complications, and the treatment. Signs and symptoms of emaciation, complication, and treatment also discussed.
Thank you, Shanaji. Okay. Suchitra ji?
Yes. Should I read?
Yes, please read page 230.
Yeah, yeah. Karshya is better than Stautia and its reasons. Emaciation is better than obesity because there is no effective treatment for the obese. Neither nourishing nor reducing therapies are suitable to reduce excess fat, digestive activities, and vata. Treatment for emaciation. Sweet and unctuous food and other comfort cures emaciation easily. The use of opposite substances like tikta, katu, and kashaya rasa dravyas cure obesity. All the drinks, foods, and drugs useful for nourishing therapy are advised for emaciated. Aphrodisiacs like ashwagandha, vidari, etc. are good. By the absence of worry, feeling of happiness, nourishing food and drinks, excessive sleep causes the emaciated become stout like a pig. No other substances will make the body stout except meat. That too the meat of carnivorous animals. Notes: take equal parts of pipali, sugar candy, gingerly oil, honey and ghee and add corn flour mixed with mantha will be useful. Similarly, sugar candy plus honey plus madira, wine plus corn flour also useful for the treatment of emaciation. Mantha prepared from kharjura, draksha, vrikshamla, amlika, dadima bija, parusaka, amlaka causes thirst and other disorders instantaneously. Suitable diet for stula and kshara. Sorry. Food substances which are having guru guna along with non-nutritious ones are ideal for the management of obesity. Example, honey and jati phala. As they are having ruksha and guru guna, they will be useful in reducing fat as well as takes time to digest, whereas opposites are useful for emaciated. Yava and goduma are for both types of conditions. So jati phala is nutmeg, right? Or jaji phala.
ಜಾತಿ ಫಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌದು ನೆಟ್ಮಗ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ?
ಜೈಫಲ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ.
ಜಾಯಿಫಲ್, ಜಾಯ್ಕಾಯಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಜಾಯ್ಕಾಯಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಜಾತಿ ಫಲ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಟ್ಮಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಯಾ, ನೆಟ್ಮಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹನಿ ಅದು ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎಮೈಕೇಶನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಬಿಸಿಟಿನ? ಒಬಿಸಿಟಿ.
ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು, ಹಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಸಿ.
ಕಫ ಭೇದಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Continue. Suchitra ji,
your voice is very feeble, can't hear.
No, Suchitra is not reading, I guess.
Yeah,
No, I
Suchitra ji.
read, no?
No, next page. Please continue.
Okay, all the therapies can be included under Langana and Brahmana. Though the states of doshas and treatments such as Grahi, Bhedya are innumerable, all of them can be incorporated into two only as Sama and Nirama dosha and Langana and Brahmana Chikitsa respectively. Thus ends the 14th chapter entitled Dwividhopakramaniya Adhyaya of Sutra Sthana in Ashtanga Hrudaya Samhita, which was composed by Acharya Vagabhatta, son of Sri Vaidyapati Simhagupta. In this chapter, Acharya Vagabhatta expounded the two types of treatments, namely Brahmana and Langana. Langana has been again divided into two types such as Shodhana and Samana. Next, persons eligible for nourishing therapy and reducing therapy, advantages of both the therapies, causes for obesities, signs and symptoms, complications and their treatment, signs and symptoms of emaciation, complications and treatments also discussed.
Thank you, Suchitra ji. Let's try to understand what we have read. Okay, so the earlier one is for treatment for obesity. They're given what are the things needs to be done to decrease the fat or decrease the obesity. And Ati Langana means too much fasting or reducing its functions are given here. And here, treatment for emaciation. What I understand is for the lean persons or who are very thin or weak people. Is my understanding correct?
Correct.
This,
Correct,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. So
this is
emaciation ಅಂದ್ರೆ lean ಅಥವಾ thin ಅಥವಾ weak person ಅಂತ.
weak persons. Okay. So and they are given.
Sir, in this, what happens is they will be eating the food for them. The absorption will be not happening. So that's why here ಗ್ರಾಹಿ ಗುಣ ಇರುವಂತ ದ್ರವ್ಯ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Okay. So basically, this chapter talks about both Brahmana and Langana. Basically, obese people as well as lean people. What are their causes and their basically the formulations or medicines they are given here. And okay, anybody has any clarification or doubts here, or anybody wants to add anything here?
Anybody knows what is Vidari? It looks like some beetroot or something like that.
Vidari.
Yes, yes.
Ashwagandha and Vidari.
A
Whatever
powder,
the
I think,
images
right?
I have seen in the
Vidari.
book.
Somewhere I think I read Vidari powder.
Yeah, read somewhere. Only that much we
No,
read.
that's what ದ್ರವ್ಯ ಗುಣಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ. That Anna Swarupa, somewhere we read about that also. It looks like a beetroot or some tuber it is.
Okay. See, no other sessions will make the
No,
body
I
strong.
think ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದ್ ಬೇರೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ವಿದ್ರಿ ಖಂಡ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ವಿದ್ರಿ ಖಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ವಿದ್ರಿ. ಇದು ವಿದಾರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ರೂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಶ್ವಗಂಧ ತರನೇ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಹರ್ಬಲ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Okay.
So
And
here also they're saying as add with the corn flour. I think we need to clarify that.
right? Yeah, in both the cases, they're asking you to add in the corn flour. Maybe Saktu is a general term, I think. That's what they meant, I think.
ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, but here they are taking it as corn flour. Corn flour is not right, I think so.
Okay.
Maida is not good. Corn flour is good alva. Maybe corn flour we are using it in a wrong way ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. Actually corn flour is good ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾವ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಾ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೆಕ್ಕೆಜೋಳ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ,
ಆ 2 ತರ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಮೆಕ್ಕೆಜೋಳ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮುಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಜೋಳ. ಮೆಕ್ಕೆಜೋಳನಲ್ಲಿ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಸಾರಿ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಈ ಮುಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಜೋಳನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಂಜೂರಿ ಅದು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಯೂಶಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ನ್ಸ್ ನ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಫುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಕೋಳಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾರಿವಾಳಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್. ಅದು ತೃಣಧಾನ್ಯ ಅಂತಾನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ದಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಮಿಲೆಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಜೋಳ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ತಿಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿಲೆಟ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಕಾರ್ನ್.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಅದು ಮುಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಜೋಳನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೇ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದು. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಳಸ್ತಿದೀವಿ.
ಬೇಬಿ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ
it's very hard for digestion. Maybe it suits the cows and other animals, but not for humans, I think so.
Even the other one also ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಜೋಳ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ತಿನ್ನೋರು ತುಂಬಾ ಗಟ್ಟಿ, ಅದು ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
I'll say one about that. ಜೋಳದ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎತ್ತಕ್ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು ರಾಗಿ ಕಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಹಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ತವಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಟುಡೇ, ಲೈಕ್ gas stove, and on that they were not using non-stick tawas. They were using or either sometimes ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಕೆಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಟ್ಟು ತಿಂತಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ,
ಸುಕ್ಕ
ಕೆಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ
ಸುಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿಂತಿದ್ರು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
yes, that is very light for digestion. That's the reason they're using even the mixed flours ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ. ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಾಣ್ಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಂಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಯಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಿಂತಿದ್ರು. ಅದು ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಈಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ನಾವ್ ಇವಾಗ ತಿಂತಿರೋದು ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ತವಾ ಮೇಲೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಈಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಬೇಯಿಸಿದವಾಗ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕದೇನೆ ಬೇಯಿಸಿ ಮೇಲೆ ತುಪ್ಪ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಒಂಥರ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಹೌದು, ಖಂಡಿತ. ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ದೇ ಮೀನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ ರೆಫರ್